It's completely sharp. I don't see those things.
Hello guys, welcome back to Motivational Mondays with Tumi Mkha. I know I have been gone for quite some time now, and to be quite honest, I have so much to tell you. I'm really hoping that this video is not going to be too long, because I don't like making long videos. First of all, because you guys don't watch until the very end. I don't know if I'm boring or it's data or what, but yeah, I just don't like making long videos. Anyway, quick life update. I've moved back to Cape Town now. For those of you that do follow me on social media or with friends or family, you would know one of the things that has kept me away for some of the months that I've been away. For those of you that don't follow me on social media, first ask yourself, why? Why don't I follow other children? Why don't I want to connect with other children? Okay, now that you've answered that, I will tell you what others know that you don't know. Take a picture, lasts longer. Okay. Anyway, guys, so yes, I am married. Not engaged. And you guys asking, when did you even have a boyfriend? Is it an arranged marriage? So many questions, so many questions. But this video is not about that. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Because of course you watch the videos, so just wanted you to know that I am very married now, and I'm living with my husband in Cape Town, who is the one that's busy dancing around my videos. Maybe he'll make a feature one of these days. Anyway, let's get right into it. Like I did say, I have so much to tell you, but I'm just going to try and condense this first video to what I have prepared for today. So today I want to talk about your hard work, working hard for you, even when you are not around. And I want to say that this is one of the reasons that I have come back to YouTube and making this video, because while I was away, I had people messaging me telling me, hey, we miss you on the YouTube streets. I still making videos. I haven't seen you in a while. I thought I switched off my notification bell. Thank you so much for those of you that have been doing that. Honestly, it means so much to me, because it was reminding me that even when I'm not around, man, people are still thinking about me, to show that the work that I do or the videos that I post up is not forgotten. Now, I want to tell you guys my story over lockdown. What happened was that, we were on lockdown in South Africa since March last year, and we've just been going up and down with the levels, never really out of lockdown. And at some point of lockdown, which is one of the reasons why I moved home, is that I started to feel irrelevant as a stand-up comedian, because I wasn't on stage. I hadn't been on stage since March. I wasn't on stage, and I wasn't even going into work because it was remote work. So I started to feel like I really had no reason to be here in Cape Town, and I moved to the village. Like, who does that? Who takes their degree and just moves to the village, right? Well, I was still working from home at the time, so it wasn't a problem really. But I basically just gave up my comedy at that particular time. And then when the country started to open up, people started having shows, right? And I started to see like Cape Town comedians having all these shows, and Joburg comedians who I had said, guys, please holler at me, I will come through. But obviously I still needed to drive. And I started to see all of this happen, and it felt like comedy was moving on without me, right? To the point where I was feeling forgotten, because I was seeing new faces as well on these posters that I hadn't seen before. And I tried to do comedy when I was in Limpopo, but it didn't work out. It was actually very unsuccessful. It was not good at all. And I think the comedians that I did comedy with in Limpopo, maybe some of them can attest to that. And the main reason was that they do comedy different from the way that we do comedy in Cape Town. So I was struggling to just get through to the audience. And yeah, that was my story until something happened, right? Basically, I hustle a lot. I'm not just a 9 to 5 comedian. Like, I hustle. I will take anything I think I can be good at. I will do it. right? And so I did voiceover work for a cartoon called Care Bears, but it was in Zulu. And I'm not Zulu, but I did it because someone said, hey, I think you could be good at this, and I did it. And I got a text from this lady who was running the whole Care Bears voiceover stuff, and she said, hey, there's another Zulu thing that we would like you to be part of. And I was in Zanzibar at the time for my honeymoon, so I couldn't make it, right? So I was like, okay, I'm not around, I can't make it. I was sad that I couldn't make it because it was quite some money. And I mean, having had a wedding, yes, we actually had a wedding during lockdown. It was during a good part of lockdown, and having just come from the wedding and honeymoon, we were kind of broke, and I could have used any additional money at that time. So it was sad that I couldn't make it, but okay, I'll get to that just now. And then a few weeks later, I got a text when I was at home with, well, not at my home, at now my husband's home. I was living with my in-laws for a month, and while I was there, I got another text from a fellow comedian. He said to me, hey, we're doing this sitcom, right? And we'd really love for you to be part of it. Well, I don't know if you can call it a sitcom. I guess it is, kind of. And he's like, we'd really like for you to be part of it. The producer wants you to be part of it. And I just want to tell you the story about this producer. I, first of all, know him. He's a renowned comedian, right? I won't mention his name. Yeah, I won't mention his name. But the first question I asked this guy that was texting me is, are you sure he said he wanted me? Like, when he said Tumi, did he mean like Tumi Mkha or Tumi Mkha? He's like, no, he's already got Tumi Mkha. He wants you as well. And I said, okay. I didn't even know he knows my name. He's like, no, he knows you. He says you're good. So what happened with both these experiences, getting the message of the voiceover and getting this message of this comedy sitcom, which I could not be part of because I was still at home with the in-laws, and yeah, obviously I have no regrets. I got married, I knew I have to do this stuff, and I really love my husband, so I'll do almost anything for him. So it was, for me, a wake-up call, right? Like, get up from your little hole that you have put yourself in. You know, I like to sometimes say, I just want to dig a hole and hide in it. And it felt like that's what I had kind of done at the time, is that I had dug a hole and was just hiding in it. Like, I don't want anyone to even know that I ever existed, because everyone's going to be like, what, aren't you that girl that kind of almost made it, but you didn't, you know? And for me, that was that. So people are thinking about me even though I haven't been in Cape Town for months. I mean, this was April, and I had left Cape Town in August. That's what? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 8 months that I had been out of sight. And you know the saying, out of sight, out of mind. And that's really what I thought it was going to be like. But people were thinking about me, you know, these jobs were coming up, and people were thinking about me, and they thought, I know someone that can do this to me. Oh, she's in Limpopo, text her, tell her to come back. And this is what I want to talk about to you, is that to the person who's running, quite encouraged at this time, and you really believe that you're going to make it, and whatever your dream is, whatever it is that you're busy with, that business plan, those auditions that you're busy submitting, those job applications, whatever it is, that invention, keep going. Because one day when you are tired, your hard work will speak for you. And you don't even have to be tired for your hard work to speak for you. It's easy. A recommendation is someone says, I know someone who can do that, and bam, the business deal is yours. The role is yours. You've sold your artwork. You're performing with stars. It can happen just like this. But what I want you to know is it's only going to happen if you know the things of being at the right place at the right time. It's not a coincidence or luck that one day you woke up and you decided, I'm going to go and sit there, and someone said, hey there, and then you were discovered. Being at the right place at the right time is caused by you continually being at a place. And excuse me, what I mean by at a place is that you need to continually be putting in your heart and soul into what you do. You need to continually be showcasing your stuff. And as I was preparing for this video, I was just thinking, you know, your talent, your skill, your business idea, your invention, whatever it is that you want to make a success out of, it is like an art piece, right? And why I liken it to an art piece is that an art piece can't be bought unless it's seen. You need to showcase the art piece for it to be seen. You can't sit and wait for someone to bring an opportunity for you. You can't sit and wait to be discovered. When I was growing up, I thought someone was going to discover me and I was going to be a famous actress. But when I was a kid, I thought I was going to be a kid actress. Had I known then as a kid that it just don't happen like that, baby girl, you don't get discovered, I would have put in my auditions. And I'm sure I could have made it, right? But in order for you to actually be seen, you need to put yourself out there. Most of us, we know we are good at what we do. But trust me, if no one else knows that you're good at what you do, no one is going to buy it. You need to be willing to put yourself out there and showcase your art piece. I was watching a movie last night, I think. What is that movie called? I forgot. My husband's in the room now. But basically, this girl had been auditioning for 7 years to get onto TV. Or was it 9 years? And eventually she got a very big role in a big movie. And I thought to myself, imagine if she had given up at year 6. So one day you will become successful. And I think this has been said over and over again, is that you increase your chances of success when you work hard. You need to persevere. You need to. A friend of mine said to me in first year, talent beats what? Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And I'm going to leave you with that. Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. If you're the only person that knows that you're good at something, if you're the only person that knows that you have a business plan. I remember I was thinking about it this morning in the shower as I was preparing for this video, and I thought, how will we know that you're a great preacher if we've never heard you preach? You need to show us. Give us something that we want to actually buy. My name is Tumi Mkha, aka Mrs. X. I'll tell you more about my husband one day, Mr. X. But yeah, you can call me Mrs. X. Thank you guys so much for watching, and shout out to you that has actually watched until the very end. Please do follow me, like, subscribe to the channel, put on the notification bell, ding ding, and I'll be seeing you guys next week Monday. Let's do this. By the way, I am open to putting up new content on the channel, so if there's something that you feel you'd like to see me do or speak about or any questions, then we can do that. It doesn't have to be on a Monday. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.